Andrei Arlovski. He fucking robbed Jake Collier. That's what happened. He robbed him, but still, he got his victory. Andrei Arlovski's a guy that, you know, it still amazes me what he's doing, even if it's against lower competition like Chase Sherman and, you know, Jake Collier and Carlos Felipe and whoever. His chin is holding up well into his 40s. That'd be like me telling you right now that Marlon Moraes is going to be fighting in 15 years. He's still going to be fighting at the UFC level, and his chin's going to be holding up. That's what I see here with Andrei Arlovski. At one point, he was about where Marlon Moraes is at, which is, you know, his chin is gone. I'll pick anybody to beat him via knockout. Just one fist has to touch this guy's chin. And we've seen that here and there, you know, with the Rosenstruck fight being the last one. But it's my cat, Stevie. You might know her by now. But, yeah, it's impressive to see that Andrei Arlovski's still going strong. And look, again, I said at the top it was a robbery. It was a robbery. So I don't want to sit here singing his praises like, oh, I can't believe what I saw and whatever. What I saw was Jake Collier getting the better of him. Andrei somehow walking away with a decision, which was a pleasant surprise for the guy that had him winning by decision. But that was, they got that one wrong, I thought, pretty clearly. And I've only seen the fight once, and I thought they got it wrong. But I looked at the media scores, MMA decisions, and there's not one judge or media member that scored it for Andrei Arlovski. Just the two judges. So, congrats to Arlovski, but fuck, that was a bad one. And yeah, moving forward, Jake Collier, I don't think his stock drops too low because that's probably unanimously regarded as a bad decision. But it would have been nice for him to have that name, Andrei Arlovski, on the resume. Not only is he a popular fighter, but he's a former champion. And that's something that was taken from Jake. So, of course, I'm sympathizing with the fat guy instead of the guy that's built like a Greek statue. But, you know, whatever. We fat guys got to stick together. So Jake got the short end of the stick there. And Andrei Arlovski, now he's on, I think, a 4-fight winning streak or something since the Tom Aspinall fight. He's won like 6 out of his last 7. He is surging on paper. He's surging. I don't know where he goes from here. You know, he's a guy. It's not like he's very unique, where I feel like he can be held back from a title or propelled to a title fight because of his name and because of who he is. And I know Andrei is recently, his last year, was talking about going on a streak and getting a title shot. He's still on that streak, you know, if by luck or whatever else. So I'd like to see Andrei take one last stab at that title. That means getting through some tough guys, another 1 or 2 of them maybe, but he's got the name where he can at least get the fight. And if he loses even one of them, you know, one more fight, I think he's done, title shot wise and whatever. The dream is done, and he can still remain in the UFC as somebody to, you know, a card filler, because despite his propensity for decisions as of late, he's it's always an intriguing battle, and a lot of these fights, these decisions, are very tight, very tight. You know, going back to even a few years ago when he was fighting the Augusto Sakais of the world. So Andrei Arlovski gets another victory, and Jake Collier, he's gonna have to take a step back, unfortunately, because regardless of how it played out, it's a loss on paper. So he's, you know, he probably wants a step back too, because that guy, you know, he's now he's had 2 close losses. The Carlos Felipe fight was close too, although I thought he lost that pretty cleanly. But he's just 2 coin flips away from being on a 4-fight winning streak here, which would have been nice after that disappointing loss to Tom Aspinall. But anyway, Jake, you know, he's still, I think, respected. I think everybody respected his performance there. Despite how things played out, he got the better of Andrei pretty visibly. And I'm sure he'll rebound. Probably with maybe a rematch with Chase Sherman. See how that one pans out.